and welcome back to the channel. It's right now 6 a.m. in Dubrovnik, Croatia, and today we're going to take you with us to a day trip, to a group tour to Mostar. It's a town in Bosnia and Herzegovina, not that far from here, and to the giant Kravika waterfalls. Stay tuned, hit the subscribe button. See you. This is the beautiful view from our Airbnb in the morning.
Tea time.
Which one be day?
Yes.
Acha. We booked this tour on GetyourGuide, and the name of the vendor is Select Dubrovnik. Let's see how it's gonna be. Good morning, Kitty. Yes, ma'am. Morning. Good day. And we are out now going to the bus stop, which we had located yesterday for our pickup for the group tour. এসে গেছি বাস স্টপে, এখানে ওয়েট করবো আমরা। বেরিয়ে গেছি
7টার সময় এসেছে, মজা হয়েছে। সুন্দর সুন্দর ভিউ দেখতে দেখতে আমরা বেরিয়ে পড়েছি। এটা হচ্ছে আমাদের কোচ। সুন্দর সুন্দর ভিউ।
This was a small group tour which picked us up very close to our Airbnb, and after that we drove for about an hour to the border between Croatia and Bosnia and Herzegovina.
ঢুকে গেছি বসনিয়াতে।
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
স্ট্যাম্প পেয়ে গেছি। মজা।
Smooth. এটা হচ্ছে আমাদের গাড়ি, আমাদের কোচ ফর আওয়ার ডে ট্রিপ।
তো আমরা বসনিয়াতে এসে গেছি, অ্যান্ড টয়লেট ব্রেক প্লাস ব্রেকফাস্ট ব্রেক। সো একটা রেস্টুরেন্টে আছি।
আমরা এখন খাচ্ছি হচ্ছে কি croissant
Yep,
and
and
ham and cheese sandwich, frozen of course.
yes, and they take rose.
Only
cards.
cash.
No cards. Yeah. Only
The
cash.
name of this place is Noem. Noem ito. Noem. এটা হচ্ছে অটোমান নিয়ম। এটা অটোমান এম্পায়ারের সময় থেকে বসনিয়াতেই আছে। ডুব্রোভনিক মানে ক্রোয়েশিয়ার থেকে গেছিল টু বসনিয়া এট সাম পয়েন্ট অফ টাইম, বাট পরে আর ফেরত পায়নি ক্রোয়েশিয়া। অ্যান্ড we got our passport stamped at the border. It was a breeze. We did not even have to get out of the car. And yeah, the view is very good from this
From
cafe.
this restaurant, yeah, it's pretty good.
Standard ham and cheese sandwich. Cheese আছে, ham আছে, lettuce আছে। খাওয়া দাওয়া ডান, মজা।
Back to গাড়ি।
আমি ঘুমিয়ে পড়েছিলাম, এখন ঘুম থেকে উঠলাম। নিয়ম থেকে আমরা এখন মস্টারের দিকে যাচ্ছি।
খুব সুন্দর সুন্দর হিস্ট্রি আবার
Bosnia and Herzegovina is a country in Southeast Europe situated on the Balkan Peninsula. Following World War I, Bosnia and Herzegovina joined the South Slav kingdom of Serbs, Croats and Slovenes, and soon it was renamed Yugoslavia. Political life in this country at that time was marked by two major trends: social and economic unrest and property redistribution. Our drive to Mostar allowed us to check out the several buildings in the countrysides of Bosnia which were destroyed during the wars but were never restored. It is true that this nation of immense natural beauty has been through a lot, and it is clearly visible even on a short day tour.
26 euro উঠছে।
Kravika waterfall and Mostarer face.
মস্টারে পৌঁছে গেছি। এবার নামবো।
We have reached the Bosnian city of Mostar, met our local tour guide over here, and we have 3 hours to explore the city.
Walking tour has started. Only.
Topi ready, shades ready, sunscreen ready.
ইয়েস।
এখানে বেল টাওয়ার।
ইয়েপ, ওটা হচ্ছে আমাদের সাইন।
হারিয়ে গেলে ওখানে চলে আসতে হবে।
ইয়েস, ওটা হচ্ছে মিটিং পয়েন্ট সব কিছু। লোকাল প্রোডাক্টস।
সো টার্কিশ ইনফ্লুয়েন্স অনেক রয়েছে এখানে।
ইয়েপ।
কমিউনিস্ট ইনফ্লুয়েন্সও রয়েছে, সব কিছুর মিক্সচার রয়েছে এখানে।
Yep.
রোমান ক্যাথলিক্স রয়েছে, সব একসাথে।
এটা হচ্ছে ওল্ড টাউন, তার প্রমাণ মাটিগুলো।
Yes, এটা হচ্ছে ইউনেস্কো ওয়ার্ল্ড হেরিটেজ সাইট।
Yes, from 2004 it's been listed.
Mostar Old Town, near the Starry Mostar or the infamous Old Bridge, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This old town is the most important cultural city of the Herzegovina region of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Mostar is famous for the medieval bridge, the Starry Most, that joins the Muslim and the Christian sections of the city over the cold Neretva River. It was also the bloodiest site in the 1992 to 1993 Bosnian War. Mostar Old Town had a tannery at its center. When workers from this tannery went to the main mosque of the city, they took with them the not so pleasant smell of the tannery as well. And this was not a cause of celebration for the other Muslims praying at the mosque. As a result, these workers decided to build their own mosque near the tannery. And even today, people call it the Smelly Mosque.
বড় ব্রিজ।
Bridge here.
এখানেও স্লিপারি স্টোনস।
বড় ব্রিজ অফ মস্টার, ফটো সেশন চলছে, সুন্দর ভিউজ। We're gonna go down a viewpoint as well to have a view of the bridge. Bridge is very slippery.
গরমে জুস।
This is our last stop. Continuously, as I said before, longest.
So this is the Neretva River. It has a good amount of current and a lot of swirls as well. The river is fed by 3 glaciers, which makes the water really cold. Even in this weather, when it's 43 degrees outside in the afternoon, the river would be max 7 degrees. And because of these 3 reasons, divers are usually professional and very careful while diving.
There's not much left. It's like 30 more meters.
দেখা যাচ্ছে টার্কির ফ্ল্যাগ, কিরকম ডিজাইন। You can see the designs, yeah.
So this country is called Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia is the northern part, and the place where we are right now is Herzegovina, the southern part.
Yes.
And this country is ruled by 3 presidents, each one from their predominant respective religions. So Bosnia and Herzegovina has predominantly 3 religions: Islam, more than 50%, 35% Orthodox Christians, and
Remaining 10% is Catholic.
Are Catholics, and they have 1 president from each, and they don't get along very well. The flag of Herzegovina is a triangle of yellow with stars, and the 3 points
Point to the 3 religions, 3 heads. And
the heads don't get along very well. That's
although the
why-
people do,
the
but
people do, so that's why it's mainly governed by the European Commissioner. Bridge that we just saw, the Instagram bridge.
Worthy bridge,
It's the big version of the bridge over here. It's been broken actually twice. The first time because no, it was broken 3 times.
3
actually.
times,
The first
So-
2 times because of architectural defects.
Yeah.
First time it was constructed, it was made using glue.
No
made
glue.
from
No glue.
the glue was made from
By
egg yolks, egg whites, and
honey,
things like
egg
that.
white,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it just
did
broke
not
because of that
stay long,
twice.
yeah.
The third time it broke was in the beginning of 1990s
Yeah.
because of the war.
Yeah.
The Croatian army destroyed it by firing on it for consecutive 3 days,
yeah.
and then they paid to rebuild the bridge again. Yeah. And it still stands strong to this date.
Yeah.
The 85% of the bricks that we see today in the bridge, they are from the 16th century.
Collected
Yeah.
from the riverbed, from the river flowing under the bridge, so it's quite historic. But before it was destroyed by the Croatian army during the war, before that it stayed like that for 400 years.
400
so it's
years.
very old and it's very famous, the bridge. But
400 years it stayed because the
Yeah.
glue at that time was made
From molten
yeah,
metal.
from molten metal,
Yes.
replacing the egg yolks and egg whites.
yeah, so quite a history.
Quite a history, yes. And today we see divers as well jumping off the cliffs for money.
Yeah.
এবার আমরা যাব একটা সুপার মার্কেটে বসনিয়াতে মাস্টারে খাবার তুলতে ফর টুমরো. So the place where we are staying in Dubrovnik does not have any supermarkets nearby, so we are dropping by this supermarket during our day trip. A quick 5-minute stop to pick up some fruits and things for breakfast. Found this supermarket to be extremely cheap. Picked up a lot of things for tomorrow's breakfast. And right now we're gonna have something to eat, explore Mostar, buy some fridge magnets, and then head back to the coach.
Because of the Ottoman rule, rather, for quite a few centuries, we have a lot of mosques in this part of the town. ব্রিজটা বানিয়েছিল ওয়ারে এরকম চেহারা হয়েছিল, তারপর রিবেড এরা আছে অনেকে,
অনেক স্ট্রে কুকুর আর বেড়াল আছে,
সাথে পায়রা,
সাথে পায়রা।
অলওয়েজ। মিনিস্ট্রি অফ ট্রান্সপোর্ট অ্যান্ড কমিউনিকেশন অফিস। টার্কিশ ডিলাইটস, সুন্দর মসজিদ। বেরিয়ে গেছে,
ছাতা বেরিয়ে গেছে কারণ বাইরে 40-41 ডিগ্রি
অনলি।
The Museum of War and Genocide Victims explains what happened during the Bosnian War with all its brutality, genocide, concentration camps, and mass graves, and crimes against children. That's the bell tower, which you can see from everywhere in the city. আমরা রেস্টুরেন্টে খাচ্ছি।
ইয়েস,
কি ক্রাইটেরিয়া ছিল? কার্ড পেমেন্ট।
কার্ড পেমেন্ট, এসিটা লাক্সারি পেয়ে গেছি, আর আরেকটা ছিল হচ্ছে
ওয়াইফাই, টয়লেট।
টয়লেট আছে,
মজা।
ওয়াইফাই না হলেও মানে
শেবাপ্পি, শুপস্কা স্যালাড।
স্যালাড অনেকদিন পর খাবো। খুশি?
খুব খুশি। Walking around these old towns, it's always a pleasure. So we are done souvenir shopping. Next, we're gonna go to an Instagram spot from where we can see the bridge, a view of the bridge. একজন জাম্প করবে, not from the bridge but from another diving point. Let's see কখন ডাইভ করে, probably নৌকোটা চলে গেলে। So to give a clear picture, আমরা এখানে আছি, that's the bridge, ব্রিজের নিচে। Nice. The water is very cold, like we said before.
এবার সেটাই আমরা টেস্ট করতে যাবো কতটা ঠান্ডা।
Okay. Water temperature check হতে চলেছে। Let's see. হয়ে যাক। আরাম লাগছে? নাইস। ভার্ডিক্ট হচ্ছে আরাম লাগছে। ইটস কমফি। নাইস। অ্যান্ড দিস ইজ দ্য ব্রিজ, ফেমাস ব্রিজ। ওই যে ওপরে ডাইভার পয়সা কালেক্ট করছে ফ্রম টুরিস্ট। লাফাবে, একদিন লাফাবে। Such a hot weather demands some refreshing ice cream.
To end the day in Mostar, hazelnut ice cream.
Going back to the parking now, we see the smaller version of the bridge. Very nice view. That's it from Mostar. Now we are going to go back to the parking and make way to Kravika waterfalls.